Welcome back. We are joined by Paul Lee from OYA Sushi on this Thursday afternoon. We're going to learn how to make sushi today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
This is your first trip here to Midday, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
It's my pleasure to be here.
You guys make fantastic sushi at OYA. I've been there myself. I've really enjoyed all of the things I've tried at OYA, but what better than to try it in your own home? Paul, maybe start by telling us, how difficult is it to make your own sushi?
It's not that difficult. All you do is, a lot of people getting problem is sticking the rice on the finger.
Yes.
And also bamboo mat. But once you put this saran wrap on it, it doesn't stick on that.
So saran wrap is a good idea. So maybe this is leading into what are the important tools that you need besides the bamboo and the saran wrap. What else do you need?
And the water, a little bit of water. You just stick the water into, finger into the water and just, make it wet a little bit.
Okay.
So the rice doesn't stick on your finger.
Okay.
And once you cook the rice, you have to at least like 5 minutes letting it cool down a little bit, and put the sauce on top and just mix them together. Okay. And wait about 10 minutes, and it should be perfect.
Okay. So what do you add to the rice before you start rolling it?
Sugar, vinegar, and salt.
Sugar, vinegar, and salt.
Yes.
And so you have a huge tub of rice over here that you've brought with you. And is that prepared and ready to go?
It's prepared and ready to go.
Okay.
I made it about 30 minutes ago, and it should be perfect now.
Okay, so the key is to let it cool down. What happens if it's too hot?
If it's too hot, it doesn't stick on the seaweed very well, and it'll just spread all over. So it's very hard to make it, and also stick it on your finger.
Okay.
So you have to cool it down for at least 10-20 minutes.
Okay, now what about these?
The seaweed, there's a lot of people think it's just one side, but one side is a little bit more like, what do you say?
Shiny?
Shiny, and the other side is more, I can't say, but...
Well, shiny and less shiny.
Yeah, less shiny. You put the rice on the less shiny spot, so it sticks on the rice better, on the seaweed better, and you're making it.
So the shiny side up?
No, shiny side up, down.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good to know.
And once you do that, you just put your finger into the water and take rice about this much.
Okay, so like a snowball amount?
Yeah, and put it on there. And don't press it too hard. Once you press it too hard, it's no good. You just make it like this. And when you realize you get some rice on the finger, you just dip it into the water and just clean it up.
Keeps it. And there's nothing in the water, it's just
nothing
the water.
In the water,
right?
just water.
Okay.
And once you do that, you just flip it over and do it this way. And we have crab meat. This one is we put a little bit of mayonnaise inside. Normally, if we don't like mayonnaise or somebody has allergy to it, then don't have to put mayonnaise in it.
Okay.
And once.
Do you get a lot of special orders? Like, I don't want mayonnaise, or I don't want this or that?
Yeah, lots of people don't like mayonnaise because of the allergy to eggs.
Yes.
And so they don't want, some people don't want mayonnaise, or some people don't want imitation crab.
Okay.
But this one is imitation crab. It doesn't really have crab inside, so you don't have allergy to, even if you have allergy to crab, it's okay.
Tell me this, I've always wondered this. Imitation, what does it mean if it is imitation crab? What is it then?
I think they make it with pork and some smells to,
Make it smell like it's... Okay, fair enough.
And you put this much in there, and avocado. You just cut them with knife. This knife is very sharp. So
yes,
be
it looks very sharp.
And cut it like this. And also this way. And once, you wipe the avocado right, should feel it like this, no problem.
Great.
And you cut the bad one. Bad one I tried, and just cut him like this way.
Do you ever cut yourself, Paul? I'm a little concerned. Never.
I never cut myself.
Way too experienced, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been making this for 20 years.
Yes. Are we doing California roll right now? Or
Yeah,
what are we doing?
I'm making California roll.
Everybody loves a California roll,
yeah,
right?
this is the way, and you cut the cucumber really thin.
Yep.
And make it on here.
This doesn't seem that hard, but then you're doing it, you're making it seem easy.
Yeah,
right?
I'm making it like
It's a practice thing.
every day.
Every day
like
in your
every
sleep.
day, maybe hundreds in my dream.
I'm sure.
And just rolling it like this much, and don't press it too hard. Just right there, and you just roll it over again, like this. And once you take it up,
and just keep doing it.
Do it one more time, and it looks nice, and this way.
That looks really good.
When you're cutting it, you have a knife here. You just dip it into the water, and once again, you just make sure the water cut into the knife blade. And once you cut it, you want to cut it, you have to use this part more.
Okay.
So you could cut like this.
So the front of the knife.
Yeah. And if you want to cut it small, you could cut it 8 pieces.
Yeah.
If you want to cut it like 6 pieces, you could cut it 6 pieces.
Okay.
Depend on how you like it.
Okay.
And you just wash your knife again.
Where do you find, I mean, to me, this seems not that hard, but it's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Where do people usually make their mistakes when they're doing something like
when
this?
they do mistake, I think mostly, first of all, when they cook rice, they put maybe too much water.
Okay.
And they're not waiting long enough to cool it down. So the rice getting really, mush or like, so they cannot really put it onto the seaweed.
Okay.
But once you do the way, once you cook the rice for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and wait for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and put the sauce that you already prepared with salt and sugar and vinegar, and mix them together and let them cool down, and just spread them out so all the steam's out.
Okay.
And you just put them into the cooler, so keep them warm, not too hot but warm.
Okay.
And once this one ready, for about 30 minutes later, you could touch it, you could do whatever. It doesn't really stick on your finger. That's the key idea. Okay. And also, a lot of people using the bamboo for just without the saran wrap on it.
That's a mistake, obviously.
And that's a big mistake. Once you put the saran wrap, it doesn't stick.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to have the weather. We're also going to be back with Paul for another segment in about 2 or 3 minutes. Stay with us.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. We're here with Paul Lee from OYA Sushi, and he has just made a California roll for us. We're going to show you a couple of the other things they can do at OYA. This is his son making some sushi here. I'm sure you taught your son everything he knows.
Yeah. He learns about 3 years ago, and he's doing really, really well. And it's amazing that, he's been working hard on it, how to make rolls good, and also decorating. From internet and also from myself too.
So this is a variety of some of the dishes that you guys offer. And tell me this, does he run the show now or are you in charge?
He's running the most of the show now, and he's working mostly in Sun Peaks, OYA. And I'll be at Camas more. And by next year, we're gonna be all in Sun Peak and Camas. So it should be, him and I running the both restaurant most of the time.
How is it going over at Sun Peaks for you?
Sun Peaks are doing really well. It's getting really cold and lots of snow, so we should get lots of people in there.
Oh yeah. Let's see what we're doing now. We have about 4 minutes, so I don't want to run out of time, but I see you've got some salmon here.
Yeah, we have this is a natural sockeye salmon.
Okay.
I already cut it and take all the bones out.
Nice.
There's a bone here, and we have to cut him out.
Yes.
And take the bone out. And we're gonna make salmon maki, which a lot of people likes it. It's a little bit less rice, and you put him on here.
So less rice than the California roll.
Less rice than California roll. And the maki is the seaweed outside and the rice inside.
Okay.
So you have to leave this much space there. And you always leave this much space to make roll okay. And you cut him.
That is a sharp knife.
Yeah, this is very sharp. So be careful when kids around.
Yes.
So you just cut him, put him in like this. Okay. In between, in the middle. And once you just prepare everything, you just roll this one up again and see how I put that last part in there. Don't when you make the sushi, don't press it too hard. You know, as if you're just touching it really nice and soft. So rice doesn't squeeze too hard and make it so hard looking, right? So once you do that, it's all sticks like this. And
it's
really
much
nice.
thinner.
Yeah, much thinner. Well, a lot of kids like this way because they don't have to, when you have a finger food, they don't really have to worry about stick the rice on the finger, right?
Yes.
So the rice seaweed outside and like this.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's much easier to eat. And also when you're cutting it, you have to dip the knife in there.
Okay.
And just do this and cut him. Once again with your top part. And because seaweed is so strong, even if this knife is sharp, sometimes when you're trying to cut it like this, it just,
Yes.
so when you cut it, you have to cut the seaweed first, like this, a little bit, and cutting like this.
Okay.
And make a nice...
Definitive cut through after you get through the
like
the seaweed. Another beautiful roll there, Paul. Looks delicious.
Makes it.
Am I having sushi for lunch today?
Yeah, you could have sushi for lunch. I'll make maybe a few rolls for the staffs.
You don't have to even make more. I think this is lovely. And this is something else in here
That's
too.
for tempura.
Yep, delicious.
Yeah, we're gonna make if you want. Some people like a dynamite roll. So dynamite roll, you have to put the, as you see, you put the seaweed this way and put in same thing. Don't press it too hard. Just make it like like a nice and easy. And once again you put this seaweed, bamboo, and just put it this way. And if you want to make the dynamite, you just put this is normal mayo and put mayo inside and this deep fried prawn like this, and put some avocado. And also a cucumber inside.
Do you feel like you're going slow for me? Because normally you just be like,
oh yeah, I
right?
make it really fast.
Yes, I bet.
One roast, it doesn't take that long, but and also like imitation crab, like a little bit of imitation crab, and dip the water inside and just roll it.
Well, if anyone is interested in, well, you can make it yourself, and I hope to. But if you would like to head to OYA, of course, all of these things and many, many more types of sushi available there. Want to thank you today so much for being here. We're out of time, but the information's on the screen, oyasushi.com, as well as their phone number, also up in Sun Peaks as well. So why not have a little sushi after the hill? Thank you for being here today.
Thank you very much.
All right, quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Thank you.